In baseball, a player's batting average represents the percentage of at-bats where he gets a hit. For example, if a batting average is 3.350 means he gets a hit 35% of the time. Suppose a player had a batting average of 200 to 0.200 during the first half of the season and 0.400 during the second half of the season. Can we conclude that his batting average for the entire season was 300, 0.300, the average of the two? Why or why not? So can we conclude this? No. Okay. All right. Spoiled the surprise for you. Why not? We do not know if the number of at bats for each half of the season are equal. Let me give you an example. Let's say he had 300 at bats during the first half of the season and 200 at bats for the second half of the season. So, example, 300 at bats for the first half, 200 at bats for the second half. Okay. Now, how would I figure out what his average is? Uh, there's the thing called a weighted average you could do. We won't get what we're kind of actually going to do that here, but 300 at bats would be for the first half. He had a batting average of 200, so it'd be 0.200 times 300. So that means he got 60 hits. For the second half of the season, he got hits 40% of the time, so 0.400 times 200. You've got so many examples. Basically, you just got to make up an example where they're not equal. 80 hits. We're basically finding a weighted average here. So now let's go find the total for the year. So the total for the year, we would have 60 plus 80 divided by 200 plus 300. So, as I said, we're basically finding a weighted average. Get to that at some point in here. It's going to be 0.280. Okay, which is not 300. So if that number of at bats is not equal for each half, that's the only way. If they're equal for each half, then that statement that will work. But if they're not equal, then it's not going to work. Not equal to 300. Okay.